There's just one spot to go, but I mean, he does everything well, and his movement is fantastic. Well, let's play pickleball.
Oh, quick counter attack from Dylan Frazier.
So what's interesting about this is Dylan Frazier is more than happy to get into that cat and mouse type of point like you just saw right there, and that's something Fed likes as well. So who comes out on top of those is going to be very interesting.
Side out.
Just wide off the tape, but there you see the unbelievable movement that Frazier has. He got there in plenty of time.
0-0.
Point. Snuck one through on the backhand side. Frazier almost had it. Top of the tape, gets robbed.
Yeah, went with the drop shot, which looked like he had done a nice job to open up the court. Just couldn't block the backhand volley into
1-0.
the other side.
Point. Two zero. Point.
So 3 missed volleys, uncharacteristic for Dylan Frazier, and they've played 13 times. Fed's won 10 of them, and he's won the last 2. So a little confidence coming into this. And singles can get dangerous, where points can not last very long, and chunks of points can be yours in 20 seconds.
Oh, inside out, and a beauty for Federico Staksrud.
It's got to be timeout right now, and that is exactly
down. Staksrud based out of Southwest Florida at the moment. Ooh.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
No way. Federico Staksrud, how'd he get there?
I mean, both players thought the point was over off their paddle in their favor, and then it's because to get that up and over Dylan Frazier is unbelievable. Uh-oh. And now it's just snowballing in the desert here.
7-0.
That's a nice touch from Dylan Frazier to the corner.
Yeah, and what Dylan's got to be careful of, and Fed is so smart, when he has the ball, he will play fast. He's not going to give you 1 second to catch your breath. He wants to get out the door as quickly as he can.
0-7.
Maybe just getting rid of that 0 will settle Dylan in here.
Ooh, down the line, clean winner for Frazier.
And there goes the goose egg.
Dylan Frazier says it's a goal of his to make it to the podium regularly in singles this season.
Love it.
Side out.
Men's singles may be the hardest place to do that. There's just so many good players. You see these quarterfinals and round of 16 that you talked about, who he was up against.
Yeah, gain a lot of confidence from that experience, he said.
Yeah, and I think the big thing, too, then, is seeding and points. So because this is a major, no matter how this particular match ends up, he's going to have a chunk of points added to his ledger.
Point.
Too good from Staksrud.
Yeah, and the returns are too short. Staksrud is on point, and another timeout call here.
Timeout receiver, 9-1.
Staksrud, a 12-time singles medalist. 5 silvers last year, 3 golds.
Side out.
Get it right off the line there.
1-9. Point.
It's the other thing you can do in singles, just really go after your serve and get some freebies just for some confidence.
Oh, Staksrud hops the corner, gets the Ernie.
That's such a good read from him, and he's one of the best at doing it. And then when you Ernie in singles, you have to finish the point because you are so far off the court. So the ability to take that and put it in a safe place was terrific.
Point.
And for those of you at a high level watching this and wanting to learn how to play great singles, Fed doesn't let you off the hook. He comes forward quickly.
10-2.
Oh, Staksrud just dangling the play, cat and mouse, and captures this one. 11-2, not 11-0, but sure close.
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
Frazier's just got to throw that away and then go get it.
Frazier threw in the lob. Worked.
Yeah, and Fed's good at that sort of sky hook when you can't get all the way back and hit a traditional overhead. But
1-0.
He also knows he's got to get it down pretty quickly because he knows Frazier is lurking on the other side of the kitchen.
Side out.
Boy, Dylan would have loved to have made that one 2-0, just still rolling.
0-1.
Right on the baseline.
Yeah.
Gets it right back, does Frazier.
Yeah, you don't see that very often.
1-0.
The path of that V-Pro flight looked like it was going to go deep, did not.
Point.
Outstanding first drive there from Dylan Frazier, and nice response here. No, you know, sometimes the other guy plays really well and you're not at your best. Just throw it away. So good start for that guy.
2-0.
And that goes Frazier. This is a big accomplishment, though, for Dylan Frazier. His only other PPA Finals appearance was in August of 2022.
Up in Utah.
Starting the season in
0-2.
the desert. Here in the final is a lot to be proud of.
Point.
Yeah, and just leaning a little bit instead of volleying and then getting back to the court coverage there. I love the become a thing for Dylan, but it's not as good as the forehand. So make him beat you with his second best part of his arsenal.
2-1. Point. Three-1. Point.
Okay, so the forehand has been the difference here for Dylan Frazier, and what at 180 here, Michelle. Deep on the return.
2-4. Side out.
A couple misses from Fed. Better volleys so far, certainly from Frazier as well. Just his level in general is up across the board.
Side out.
I love the idea there for Frazier as he tried to have his foot speed beat the path of the ball so he could get it out of the air and bunt it into the open court. Just got too much of it.
Fed so much more aggressive on his approach shots, finds the corner.
Yeah, and again, I love that he does not let his opponent opponent off the hook when they make a lunging volley. He does not let this one bounce, and that's so smart.
3-4.
Oh, wow, almost got there. Jeez.
Very cash ATP over there, too, and Dylan Frazier, to his credit, was just sitting there waiting for it.
Timeout receiver, 4-3.
For all these other folks that play singles, it's great to see. Love the serve coming.
Reserve.
I found the sport back in 2016 playing with his mother, Cindy. Back home in very cold Midwest weather.
4-3.
Boy, was that. I mean, helmets were falling apart last night.
Point.
Sending our thoughts and prayers to the Midwest Warriors out there.
Hopefully some warm pickleball can
5-3.
warm you guys up, and thanks for watching.
Frazier gets the passing shot
Point.
and a 4-point lead in game 2.
Six, 3.
Okay.
Point.
Now it's 4.
It sure is. You saw the future. You saw the future. It's all good.
The math was not mathing
You
for a
know,
moment.
sometimes it's just like, okay, I'm going out there on center to play singles. I've only
7-3.
played singles on center on Championship Sunday once time before. Nerves are real.
Dylan Frazier
Point.
pounces at the kitchen.
And this is an onslaught the other way, including the two-handed backhand roll, which was a clean winner on the last one, and now
8-3.
confidence oozing.
Well, hey, he took out the 3 seed in Tyson
Point.
McGuffin. Why not give it a go against Federico Staksrud? What else do you have to lose in game 2?
9-3.
This is great.
Dylan
smart.
Frazier, unbelievable, beating Federico Staksrud at his own game.
So smart.
Game point. 10-3.
Oh, what a
Side
shot
out.
from Federico Staksrud.
And what's wild is if Dylan let that carry a little more, he might have been able to squeeze that around and get a walk-off ATP. But that's a tremendous run right there.
3-10.
Oh,
Point.
Much easier to live with that when you've got a 10-3 lead.
Four, 10. Point.
little run for Staksrud. When do you start to
It cannot
think
be
about
more
calling
than
a
one.
timeout?
Cannot be more than one, because as we talked about in the first game, these runs can go so quickly, and I'm talking in the amount of
5-10.
time elapsed, Michelle. So, okay,
Point.
you need to go sit down, Dylan.
Timeout
and
receiver,
he
6-10.
is going to do that. So timeout for sure. The lead is
Time in. 6-10.
cat and mouse?
Point.
Won by Staksrud on the Ernie finishing touch on the backhand side.
he just wants you to think that it's a good idea to drop it down the line of the backhand and then give yourself a chance. He's like, that is never bouncing.
7-10. Side out.
Dylan Frazier now with another game point on his side. He's
Game
got to
point.
close it out quick, it feels like, in this one. Staksrud finding his rhythm late in game 2.
Yeah, 10-3 to 10-7. That's that chunk that he needed to make there.
10-7. Point. Game 11-7.
Dylan Frazier takes it.
And
And I know he had
0-0.
fed up before. Now he's fed up.
Oh, heavy angle from Frazier to take the cat and mouse point.
And this is what's frustrating for Fed is, wait a minute, Dylan is good up there too. Now, Fed certainly had his, I think the cat and mouse has been basically 50-50 with some nice earnings from Fed in the middle of these.
And then he does that. Dylan Frazier with a heavy inside-out ball takes the early lead in game 3.
And I think that's really important, just to carry over and let Fed know that game 2 was not a fluke or anything. I've got this level all the way to the end.
Side out.
I mean, the fans are cheering him and urging him up to the kitchen. Then I was a little worried. He took a rough step there right at the kitchen line as he approached that. But this is going to be a battle to the end here. I love it.
0-1. Yes. Point. One. Go. Point.
There's the other difference. Didn't hear a lot of chatter from Fed in the back half of game number 2, and
2-1.
that's a really important part of the arsenal. Gotta guess.
I guess right. Just sent it wide, though. Side out and a chance to tie it here for Frazier.
1-2. Side out.
Dylan's gonna go. All right, that's how you hit this two-hander down the line.
2-1.
Ooh.
Side out.
Steps back, buries it, and gets the serve right back.
Yeah, and the quality of Dylan's first volley has been a big issue here. When it's been on, he wins game 2. Not as good in game 1, so keep an eye on that. And obviously, that's going to be critical to put Fed in tougher positions where he has to throw up a lot.
Nice return there for Staksrud, putting the pressure on Frazier's backhand.
And then put a paragraph of chatter together there as well. And, you know, we mentioned that the two-handed backhand is a factor. Is it a consistent factor in game 3 of a title match? We'll see.
Side out.
Frazier, full extension and the fist pump. The crowd is on their feet.
To be able to hit those volleys under that much duress and then be able to not overswing at the last one is tremendous from the Missouri Tiger.
Side out.
And that's the one you got to believe in, and you got to swing through it. He just sort of guided it and didn't make a good swing, and the swing path was off.
Side out. One, two. Side out. Two, one.
Oh, what a grab from Frazier. Can he get off one?
What a couple of grabs from him. I mean, the first volley was rough, too, and Fed hit an amazing shot on the run.
1-2.
Down the line, buries it. We're tied up at 2 apiece.
Yeah, Staksrud was expecting cross court there, so he didn't stay where he put the ball, and that was a nice job by that man to take advantage.
That one's going down from Staksrud. Steals back the serve.
Yeah, way too high on the drive. That's a pretty routine volley.
Frazier earned a bronze medal in Palm Springs last year, so he's already securing a better result here in 2024.
2-2.
A lot of potential. Easy finish for Frazier. Flirting with danger there on the baseline.
Yeah, so now both players have seen the pace and what others, you know, what's in the toolbox on the other side, and how do I
2-2.
find my best stuff against it.
Side out.
Dylan a little frustrated with the backhand side here. It was really nice in the second half of game 2. Hasn't been able to get it going here
2-2.
in game 3.
Point. Three, 2. Point.
Bad luck off the tape, obviously, and this is the thing you need to watch. You can't give up chunks. That's 2. It cannot get to 3 or 4, or you're in trouble.
4-2.
And then you're switching ends in a big deficit.
Point.
These guys have matched up 14 times in their careers. Dylan Frazier
5-2.
winning just 3.
Side out.
Serve is back, and a chance to try and close this 3-point gap for Frazier.
2-5.
Ooh.
Side out.
Just not as sharp as game 2. I mean, literally, that is the difference.
5-2. Point.
Beautiful
Timeout
ground
change,
stroke
6-2.
from Staksrud, and he captures a 6-2 lead.
Every sport has its icon. In pickleball, it's Catherine Parenteau. She's scripting a legacy, continuously making history. Catherine's choice? Her signature power air paddle, embodying perfection, innovation, and unrivaled passion. For the relentless in spirit and those chasing greatness. This isn't just a paddle, it's a bond. Inspired by an icon, crafted by Selkirk. We are Pickleball.
If I'm Dylan, I'm like, hey, everybody's won on this
6-2.
end, so I'm on the good side. Let's go finish this.
Side out.
And technically, from where the sun is,
I
you're
was just
actually
gonna
on the
say.
not good side as relates to where that is. Obviously, not a lot of overheads. Many more are hitting doubles than singles.
2-6.
But the scoreboard has run that way.
Let's serve, reserve. 2-6. Side out.
Well, that's a couple of net cords that have gone against Frazier here.
Six, 2. Side out. Two, 6. Side out.
Staksrud was a little too confident on that one, it
Fed
appears.
was in line for ice cream over there. That almost came back.
He didn't even adjust his footstep there.
6-2.
Yeah, I got that one.
I'll have the Rocky Road, please.
Side out. Two, 6. Side out.
I mean, that is a fabulous first volley there from Staksrud, because you're at full extension knowing that Frazier is moving forward and you have to get that down quickly and away.
6-2.
That is so good.
Point.
So unfortunately for Dylan Frazier, this looks a lot like game 1, not game 2, where he's missed some volleys. The backhand hasn't been as good, and he's running out of time to find his game 2 play.
Side out. Two, 7. Point.
Right inside the corner. Down 4 for Dylan Frazier.
Yeah, Staksrud changed. He's been returning a lot. In fact, you saw
3-7.
Frazier take a step over to the backhand there, still able to run all the way over there.
Side out.
What a shot from Staksrud at the kitchen. His ability to find the opening, second to none.
7-3. Side out.
And Fed's let a couple ball go in this match that have both hit the line. There's nothing worse than pickleball where you're tracking it and it's
3-7.
like in super slow.
Side out.
I agree with Eric Lang. We're all in big trouble, but he hasn't made the two-handed backhand roll here in game 3.
Oh my,
Point.
Staksrud goes
Whereas
cross court.
Staksrud just made the exact shot we were talking. I mean, that's just
receiver 8-3.
lovely.
Price, Vicky Ryan, Drew DeHennis, our crew for this men's singles gold medal match. First of 4 Grand Slams on the schedule this season.
Time in.
Yeah, Jim
8-3.
Price nailed his close-up right there.
Way to go, Jim. Oh my,
Point.
Federico Staksrud 2 points away from taking it.
Yeah, just a wonderful response from Staksrud here of acknowledging that his opponent played a great game 2 and not trying to do too much different, find his best. And
9-3.
the forehand and the first volley has been very good.
Side out. Three, 9. Side out.
Yeah, scoreboard pressure makes your swing path sometimes not feel nearly as confident.
9-3. Side out.
Hardest shot in singles is that two-handed backhand down the line because you have to really finish the swing and be committed to it.
3-9.
Oh, inside out bullet from Dylan Frazier.
Yeah, if that's Selkirk 002 paddle, when he hits it just right, that thing is smoked and really nice into the open court, but was able to not
4-9.
kill it and go wide.
Point.
Now a little touch to go with the rope on the prior one. So again, chunks are the key right
5-9.
now.
Side out.
That run will come to an end for now.
Yeah, got a good look at a second forehand there. Tried to go body on Fed, just didn't get it.
9-5. Side out.
Too good from Dylan Frazier. There's that foot mobility you mentioned and the hand speed as well.
And this is
5-9.
great amount of pressure there, and Fed started that point off with a tremendous serve, so great job by Dylan.
There's the two-handed backhand. Both sides of the court finished off with the backhand volley punch.
Yeah, and it's never too late until you're tapping paddles, so maybe just one rally of confidence into the backhand here. I mean, the lead is only 3.
6-9.
Just back, and we have a 2-point game.
Timeout receiver 7-9. 7-9.
Oh my goodness, Dylan Frazier pockets another inside out, pulls within one.
And that return was directly into the corner. That is amazing.
8-9.
He was down 3-9. It is now 9-all now. What a run for Dylan Frazier.
And what a time to find a beautiful two-handed backhand roll.
9-9. Side out.
Crucial side out for Staksrud. What a run for Dylan Frazier out of the timeout. 2 points to tie it. What kind of return will he come up with here?
Yeah, what kind of serve will Fed come up with here? Because he's been serving big. Can you do it? 9-9 in the third.
Man, a championship court. And we'll have another look at the call.
After video review, call stands. Lost challenge, lost timeout. Side out, we'll resume play at 9-9. 0 timeouts,
All right,
1 timeout.
9-all. Frazier now has the serve and some potential momentum on his side. What will he do with this service opportunity?
Time in, 9-9.
Frazier gets match point on his side, coming from out of nowhere in game 3. Down 3-9.
10-9.
Oh, just back on that two-handed backhand. He wanted it.
Wow, went for it. I thought he'd go for the more slower
9-10.
hook roll of that.
Into the net goes Staksrud on the third. So serve and match point returns to the 10 seed Dylan Frazier. Looking to take down his first top 2 ranked opponent of the year and of his career.
10-9.
Down goes the 2 seed. Dylan Frazier is victorious in the desert, pulls an impossible comeback. What a performance for the 22-year-old sensation.
Thanks so much, Mish. I want to take the time to thank our title sponsor, Hyundai, and Tracy to help present the trophy to our men's singles winner. Tracy?
Thanks, Liv. First of all, I want to thank all the famous fans for coming out and supporting this prestigious event. What a great week, Dylan. You won some key matches, and we're just really proud of you, and I'd like to present to you the Hyundai Masters Championship Trophy.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Congrats, Dylan. Back to you, Mish.
Liv, thanks so much. What a run for the young Dylan Frazier, one of the best kids on the Pro Tour, and an incredible performance. Knocks down the 2 seed. First it was Tyson McGuffin, then it was the 2 seed in the final, Dave Fleming.
Yeah, and, you know, my buddy Eric Lang said we're all in trouble. Well, guess what? He ain't wrong, because there's the first one. And just beyond just the physical gifts, to be able to pull yourself out of that big of a hole when you're 2 points from losing a final, great job to that guy right there.
A well-deserved podium title for the young Dylan Frazier. We'll be right back.
Cameron Blackwood alongside Matt Manassi and the winner, Dylan Frazier. We got to go back to game 3. You're down 3-9 in the third.
Yeah.
What did it take to come back, and what were those adjustments you made to win?
Yeah, just I started serving a little bit bigger and going for bigger thirds. That was the common theme for me throughout this entire week, was just go big for the serve, try to find a forehand and just crank it. Got to give props to my good friend Federico. He's a really good friend of mine, so it was really fun to face him in the final. He's gotten the better of me so many times, so I'm happy to come out on top of this one, and hopefully we can have a rematch sometime in the future.
We're used to having J.W. Johnson, your doubles partner, here on the desk after a singles event. This time it's you. Are you going to call him quickly and rub it in soon, or what?
Yeah, I got to tell you, he's not the only one that can play singles around here. So, yeah.
I love it. I saw you in the locker room before the match today. I almost forgot you were in the final because of how kind of silently you moved through the draw, even though you beat all the top names. Where do you get that quiet confidence from?
Yeah, I just try to stay focused. I try not to be too up and down because I feel like I'm already prone to making mistakes at times, so I try to stay poised and just stay focused in the moment, and that's it.
Like you said, you beat your good friend J.W. Johnson. You had a MacGuffin win, Kwang Duong, and you said, look, I want to be on the podium in singles all this year. What a statement does this win make here at the Masters?
Couldn't have asked for a better start. Maybe a better start to that third game, but on the year, no, it's a great start. It's given me a lot of confidence, and I'm looking forward to continuing to play.
You don't have a traditional racket background, no tennis, ping pong, badminton, racquetball, you name it. What do you say to those that say you need that background to succeed in singles? Yeah, you don't, but you've got to be willing to put in the work. It takes time to develop those ground strokes that these tennis players, have since, they've been playing tennis since they're, 6 years old. So it comes naturally to them. For people that don't come from the tennis background, it takes a little bit more work to kind of find that ground stroke. So you got to be willing to put in the work, but it's definitely possible.
We're so excited to have you up here, and the winner of the men's singles here at the PPA Hyundai Master, Dylan Frazier, winning here. We have an incredible